because of how much you two bickered and fought. I think you guys, or not you guys, I'm sorry, this collective, I think, you know, over time, real quickly, you came into a realization that because maybe there is some form of universal tie between the two of you, there is a little bit of hope holding out at this very moment right now. Hold on one second. Sorry, I got something in my eye. It was bothering me when I was talking. But anyways, you know, like I said, I think there is still true, like, you know, some form of hope holding out for this person on your end. I think you're understanding the journey. Like I said, where from the start, I think you did label this person, they're toxic, they're this, they're this, they're that. I think now, because there's been a couple of cycles between the two of you, you get it. And I always say, twins, you guys run on 9-month cycles. So I want to say definitely at least 9 months you've been separated. Don't make it fit. I think it's been a minute. Like I said, at least one cycle you've been through. Like I said, I'm seeing maybe 2 for this collective, but we'll keep going. Ghosted. And then desensitized right there. That's what I'm saying. This collective, I think that was you for the longest time. You looked at your person, or sorry, you felt like you were desensitized. That's what I'm saying. You could have labeled them as they're toxic, they're this, they're a POS, they're this, they're that. And even then, I think you also look at your person as very desensitized right now, especially if, you know, with that ghosting, I'm also seeing no contact right now. I don't think you're in contact with this person at all. I think for whatever reason, I think in your own funny right, you think this person hasn't woken up to you yet. But again, there's still some form, you feel like at least there is some form of hope they're growing up. Chaser, and then I got odious opinions. Your connection isn't real. Exactly what I was saying. I think you think this person thinks that what you guys had is not real. I think you're working on your chasing energy. I think you're trying, you know, not to chase this person, especially if there's been no contact. I don't think you are. That's what it says. Unpleasant opinions creating doubt and denial of connection. That's where I was saying from part 1. Like, you both were the epitome once upon a time of denying each other's connection. Cosmic love. Spiritual practice, you feel, that's what I'm saying. Don't make this detail fit. You feel like regardless of whatever circumstances has went down in the past, you do feel like this person has built you up spiritually. Don't make it fit, because I always say true twins, you guys, you know, separately, you're meant to build each other up, not tear each other apart. Yes, is it triggering and is it painful? Yes, but you're supposed to spiritually grow within yourself. I think you are hoping that you're doing that for your person. This person has definitely done that for you. Don't make it fit, because I always say karmics, the only thing you both know how to do is tear each other apart. This collective, you don't see it like that at all. You feel like separately, regardless again of whatever happened in the history or whatever was said and done, you feel like you have become a whole new person because of this person, and for the better. You know what I'm saying? Mentally materialistic. And then, and then I got no, maybe later. And then I got March 20th, May 5th. That's what I was, March 20th, May 5th. That could be, a very significant dates, memories, birthdays, whatever the case is. That's what I'm saying with that no. You feel like this person hasn't woken up at all. I'm going to be honest. Like, you are holding out hope, but you're not relying right now for this person to come flying at your door right now. That's where I was saying from part 1, I don't think you're going to see this person coming, and this shows right here. You are truly, I feel like anytime you see tarot readings right now on TikTok or whatever, saying your person's coming back in 24 hours, I'm seeing somebody scrolling. So if you've made it past this far, there's a reason you're probably staying put. But like I said, don't make that detail fit. That I've been saying that from part 1. You're not going to see this coming, and there's a part of this collective, or not part, you feel like this person hasn't woken up. They are not budging. They're denying the connection. Yes, you know there's a red thread between the two of you, but you don't think this person has woken up and seen you yet, okay? That's what I'm saying. I feel like this collective, you're going to have a shocking surprise coming your way. Yeah, with that no, maybe later. Like I said, I don't think you think this person shut you all the way, but I don't think, especially if I said 1 week, I think you're going, oh, okay. Maybe you've already gotten into your head that you've already told yourself or somebody like, I probably won't even see or hear from this person for another few more years. Maybe that's the level of, so in your own right, you're kind of denying the connection yourself. That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing 2 people this entire time that has done nothing but deny the connection, regardless on who's right or wrong. Let me do actually one more for that mentally materialistic, and then the odious opinions, because I want to see what else do you think of them right there. Victim mentality right there. Feels stuck and has a negative attitude, thinks life is against them, has difficulty coping, believes they have no control over things that happen to them, and blames other people. You know, and that's where maybe the level of toxicity kind of came into place at the end of at the start of your guys' separations. Maybe this person pointed the finger at you, especially if this person was a shopper and they cared too much about their looks or what they're wearing, having expensive things. I'm going to be on, maybe this person blamed you for draining their pockets of some form. I'm seeing this person, I'm going to be honest, at the very start of how love bombing the two of you came off. They did a lot to impress you. I'm seeing flowers, gifts, you know, nice. I'm seeing this person took you out. You know, they really knew how to woo you. And at the end, they could have blamed you saying, ugh. You know what I'm saying? For the right collective, that makes sense. Let me do one more for this odious opinions. Oh, why do I always do this? And then sentimentality right there. Having a hard time letting go, examining photos, thinking about the past, strong emotions, feelings while thinking about memories. That's this collective. That's what I'm saying. I think you denied it for been denying it for so long now. It's not, I mean, yes, it's kind of the case, but now you've kind of accepted that whatever is going to happen. But I think you've always stayed in memory lane when it comes to this person. I don't think this collective, I'm seeing two people that are just not on the same page with each other's emotions, truly. But like I said, don't make that detail fit. Like, I think this person wooed the crap out of you, and I think they pointed the finger at you for a long period of time, and that's why you probably labeled this as toxic. Sucks. Or I'm sorry, toxic from the start. But now I felt like, you know, as soon as time goes on, then I think the, you know, wheels were turning your head going, maybe this is my twin flame. Maybe this is cosmic love. Interesting. My dog. Hold on one second. Sorry, my dog, he never does this. Anytime I do my readings, he usually just lays under the table. It's really cute, and he just lays. But this time he was, like, pawing at my chair. He was, like, trying to get my attention. He needed to go outside, but again, he rarely pesters me or does anything like that. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe your animals are being extra clingy. Maybe they keep pawing at you. It's like they're trying to get your attention. Which makes sense, because that's what I'm saying. This collective, you're not going to see this coming. So I feel like maybe there are certain things or certain signs you're seeing that is trying to get your attention. Like my dog, he was like pawing at me. Just saying. Maybe this collective, you are aware there's some signs and you're going, nah, I had it right now. All right, but now let's get in your person. Let's see how does this person truly feel about you, because this is going to be the kicker, I feel like. But all right, how's this person feel about this collective? How's this person feel about this collective? Oh, do one. I did 6 last time, so we're going to do 6 again. All right. So then I got attached, Scorpio, summer, new beginnings, future focus, mirroring nature, and forgiveness. You or this person could be a Scorpio. Like I said, I'm sorry for shut up right here. I'm sorry for accusing you of things you didn't even do. What I just talk about, the whole pointing the finger. I'm so used to people hurting me. I assumed you were just trying to hurt me too. I should have treated you better. I think there's a true apology coming. That's where the forgiveness is coming in and the communication. This is all making sense. Okay, so like I said, I think that, you know, what we saw in whatever part, I think last part we said that the grass is greener. This person could have, you know, quote, moved on to somebody else. I think they did. I think they tried to date. I don't think they, like I said, they could have been in commitment with someone, but even then, again, very short feud. Again, I'm seeing two people. Like I said, you could have tried to move on yourself. Like I said, that part, you know, take that, how that part resonates. I'm just seeing this person really try to replace you in a funny way, and they couldn't do it. Like I said, I think this has been a minute separation for the two of you. Like I said, do not make that detail fit. Now, with all due respect, if you guys just broke up 2 months ago, this is not your reading. Like, I'm seeing you guys have been through a couple of cycles, at least one cycle, like I said, 9 months. But even then, and then I got June 21st through August 5th that came up. That could be a significant memory, birthday, whatever the case is. But sign, this is how they're feeling. They're wanting a new beginning right here. Their future focus is you. I think that whole, you've accepted what it is. See, this person's the opposite. They haven't accepted this, quote, ending between the two of you. And that's where I feel like they're coming in like a hot flash. Just saying. Let's confirm the Scorpio energy.